Now, the last thing we're going to cover today is a very ad-specific strategy that I developed at 310 Nutrition with my boss who used to run Guthy Ranker, the inventor of the "but wait, there's more" tagline in infomercials. And we realized that there's no such thing as a "but wait, there's more" in digital marketing. Now, mind you, this was back in 2017, but we built it. And now you're seeing it a lot. And I hope you're seeing it more and more. So it's a concept of a rebupsell, a rebuttal upsell. If you don't want this pen for $5, okay. What about buy 4, get 1 free? $5 a piece isn't good enough for you, but 5 of them for $20? Maybe I'll give it a shot. If it's free shipping and free returns, I'll give it a shot. Now, let's extrapolate that out over a $30 item. I'm doing it right now with my clothing business under Outfit, and you can buy 1 bra for like $35, $40, or you can buy 3 of them and get 1 for free. Now, let's say our AOV before, just keep the math easy, was $100. Well, buy 3 for $40, you spend $120. So if our AOV was also our LTV, because we never had a second purchase rate and we weren't vertically integrating our brands and we had no bundles, well, we made $100 off of every customer. When we do a rebuttal upsell, transaction number 1, we make $20 more. Now, maybe it costs $15, $20 more to make that sale, but we're also far more likely to make a second or a third sale to that person. Because of that vertical integration, of having more products with the customer and having them have more things with us, it's far more likely that we're going to sell you the bra extender or the cami or our shapewear or something else, because you've already liked some product. You got a few more of those pieces, and as a result, you're more emotionally attached to the brand. Now, this is something that's exceptionally psychologically powerful. The more times you see a brand name and the more items from that brand you have in your daily life, the more counter space it has, the more shelf space it takes up, the more likely you are to buy from that brand again. Ubiquity equals legitimacy. So when you're able to show somebody your brand or your service over and over again, you're more likely to win at that game. One of the most extreme examples of this that everybody has seen is elections. Most often, the person whose name gets mentioned the most wins the election. That's been a known fact for 40 years and probably a lot longer, but the case study that truly proved it came out in about 82. And I'm not here to put any political positions here. I'm just letting you know that in general, there's a reason that Coca-Cola still advertises. There's a reason M&M's still runs television ads. Do you not know what Coca-Cola is? Of course you do. Are you brand loyal since you were 4? Absolutely. Do you kind of cringe when you go to a restaurant and they say, "Sorry, so we have Pepsi"? Maybe. It's the same damn thing. And you have to understand that. So the rebuttal upsell says, I know you're not interested in buying this Ginsu knife for $20. Fair enough. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But if I give you 2 knives, plus a paring knife, and then a block, and then a little bag that it goes in, and something that'll cut a fish, and 3 other steak knives in a set, and I gave you 2 of them for 3 easy payments of $29.99, or $59.99, or whatever the Ginsu happens to be running at that point in time for that infomercial, I had you at a maybe on $20. I've got you throwing your credit card at the TV screen at $120. Where is your rebuttal upsell? Now, that rebuttal upsell can be tremendously valuable as a retargeting ad. Now, you see me say you don't need retargeting. It's a terrible idea. And it's an absolute waste of time and money. And you know what? That's 100% right. For the same offer. But why not run that offer to everybody that's visited your site in the last 6 months, whether they bought or not? Now you've got a retargeting and retention play for a higher AOV. And if 10% or 20% of those people already bought before, guess what goes up? the second purchase rate. And what does it bring with it? The LTV. And what does that do? It improves your PSM that allows you to have greater projectable cash flow that allows you to scale your ad account even if the ROAS is less than 1. Because remember, ROAS is nonsense. PSM is actually how you grow a business. So the rebuttal upsell basically says, you don't want my primary offer at full price. Got it. Instead of offering you a discount to that offer and basically saying that I'm a desperate person that doesn't care about how you feel about my brand, I'm going to say instead, let me offer you more value. And I hear you saying, well, what about the discounts, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, how much does it cost for you to make a sale to somebody 3 times? Well, first off, you weren't getting somebody to buy from you 3 times before. Let's say it costs $50 the first time and $30 the second time and $20 the third time. Well, your ROAS is going up on your retention. And it costs you $100 to sell 3 items. What if you sold all 3 in one transaction for like $70? You're saving $30. Now, if the cost of goods for that item is less than $30, you could throw that in and basically say, buy 3, get 1 free, and you're making more money per customer journey for a smaller investment that is more likely to bring in future revenue, improving your LTV, your PSM, and your second purchase rate, while also simulating and priming somebody for vertical integration. Now, all of these things can be done by literally any brand. And I see people all the time, they're like, bro, I sell clothes, I can't do it. That's nonsense. Why not offer something of people bought this like that? Why not say, hey, buy any 3 and save 20%? Why not make a collaboration with somebody else and try to ultimately offer that as an upsell? Why not focus on having unique products for that promotion? If your LTV is your AOV, you're in trouble. So the point here is, especially when you're starting to run sales, like Labor Day or Black Friday, don't run discounts on your existing products to kill your LTV. Run bundles on your best-selling products to get the people that bought from you before, get them to buy again. And to get new people to spend more money than the people that bought before would ever have spent. If the AOV on your rebuttal upsell is greater than the LTV of your customer off of a single offer, that's a double win. Because you're making more money up front, so your cash flow improves. You're setting yourself up for better opportunity for LTV, because if they buy even 1 more item off of you, your LTV could go up by 50 to 100%. And that's going to bring you future revenue. That again, lets you borrow more and be more attractive to investors and help your own cash flow. And ultimately means you can spend more money on Facebook because you don't need it to run as efficiently, because you're using business metrics and principles around customer journeys and development to grow the brand. Instead of saying what I need to do if people don't like me enough is to charge them less and pray that they come back a second time. If you're stuck in the world of having your AOV be basically the same as your LTV, what we've covered here is 3 fundamental principles that can dramatically change the course of your business. And I will tell you this, I've taken plenty of businesses that weren't thinking about this at all and taken them from a $2-3 million brand to a $10 million brand in a year. I've taken businesses that were stuck in the 600,000-700,000 and made them a 5 million in a year. The point is, when you start to focus on actual business metrics to actually improve the cash flow and to make your finance department happy, by making your customers happy and working on the PSM of your business, it becomes far easier to be far more successful. And at the end of the day, my biggest focus for you is this: more success, less stress. I almost guarantee you, you're working too hard on information that probably isn't that valuable. You're missing a lot of data that's really important, and nobody's giving you the blueprint on how to make a ton of money for way less work by doing things properly when it comes to business development. That's why I did this today. I had 5 messages over the last week that basically said, this that we talked about today is such a disruptive concept that other people aren't even trying it. And I'm sitting in a place where 9 times out of 10 when I do it, I see 3 to 10x growth in a business in an extraordinarily short amount of time. Hell, I did it this year with a women's clothing brand where in January we spent 200 grand and we made 400,000 last week. That's the kind of results that you deserve. On that brand, I spend like 15 minutes a day max. Because now the entire ad account is simplified and automated. And we're using dynamic ad testing. And we're building off of business model development, not trying to get better and better at hacking Facebook. You deserve that. If you want to know more about this information, again, one more time, down in the description below, you're going to see a huge article covering everything that we talked about. There's also a link to the newsletter. I highly, highly recommend that you get me in your inbox. Every Sunday, you get multiple videos and blog articles, interviews, and some discounts on some stuff because, hey, I'm trying to work on my LTV too. And if you want to really step up your business to the point where this all sounds really exciting and you're ready to invest in the LTV of your brand, not the customer, but what your brand and your business and your skill set is worth, there is a link to check out more information about the Facebook Ads MBA program, which I want to tell you most earnestly is probably the single best investment you could make in the future of your digital marketing development for yourself, for your business, and for the future of people that rely on you to put food on the table or a paycheck. With that being said, subscribe. Let me know any questions you have. YouTube thinks you might like a couple of these videos, and smash the button, hit the bell, follow me on all the socials, and until next time, I'll see you on the internet. Bye.